Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to film my Owlcrate unboxing. Although I've actually opened it already, I decided, it'll be fun to open it on camera as well and show you guys what's inside the February box. So, without further ado, let's get started. So this actually arrived yesterday in the mail, and obviously I already opened it, and I was so excited to see what was in the box, so let's go. Okay, so the theme for this month is a power within. So this is what the card looks like. We have a lady wearing an armor, glowing heart, and she has white hair. I don't know. Does anybody know where that's from? I don't know. Okay, so the first thing in here is 2 metal bookmarks. The bookmarks are actually underneath one of the bigger items in here, so I'm gonna have to like finagle around it. So the bookmarks are inside here, and it says, "Forget old school plastic heart necklaces. Hey Atlas Creative Design 2 metal bookmarks. Bookmark rulers inspired by Truth Witch as a perfect BFF gift for you and your bookworm bestie." I have not read Truth Witch. No, I think I tried to read it a few years ago when it first came out, but I don't think I finished it. Not that it was bad, but I just couldn't get into it at the time. So I think I might have to read that soon, because I think the series is ending soon. If it like ended already, like recently, I don't know. So this is what the rulers look like. They look so nice. When I first saw it, I was like, wow, these are super thin. These can be very sharp, and it came in this kind of packet. So you have 2 right here, and they have different symbols on like the actual ruler, and I don't know what those mean. Probably, something about, it related to the book, obviously. So these are very nice. I need rulers. I do have a ruler, but it's a pretty thick ruler. So bookmark rulers. Okay, so the next one here is, "Keep your glasses, e-readers dust-free while you read with our double-sided screen cleaning cloth featuring designs inspired by Wicked Saints. The Nadia fan art was created by Nicole Deal, and the quote on the reverse was hand-lettered by Leaf and Lore." Wow, so it comes in this little fabric bag thing. It has like stars and moon on it. This is a pretty big like cleaning cloth actually. So here on this side is a picture, fan art from, what is it? Wicked Saints. Another one that I've read. I've heard mixed things about Wicked Saints, and I know it's a fantasy series, and I think the second one's coming out or just came out, so I don't know. We'll see once the story progresses as more people read it and see if it gets better as the story progresses. But for now, it's not really on my list of to read. And then on the back, it says, on the other side, it says, "A witch is just a girl who has realized her power is her own." Really nice quote, and has the same stars and moon design back. Again, this is really huge, so you can definitely use this to clean your other like e-readers and tablets and stuff. Okay, so the next one here is Ardalan's assassin always has an ace up her sleeve, and now you can too with our Throne of Glass inspired playing cards. This deck features fan art of your favorite characters from the series, designed by Joe Painter, Salome Toledzi, definitely said that wrong, Diana Dvorak, Jenna Runick, and Michelle Gray. So I've already opened this. The outside of like the actual packaging is like a soft touch feel, and this is what that packaging looks like on the outside. In front, so I guess inspired by so it says inspired by Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas, to whatever and Rattle Stars to whatever and. So each of the cards have the same design as it is on like the packaging. This is what it looks like. They're all purple, and they have like shiny sides. These are so pretty. So this is some of what the cards look like. You have those, then you have this one. I'm gonna show you guys a picture right here of the different fan art that I took a picture of. They look so good. They look so nice. I definitely will not be using this to play with other people, because these are too pretty to use. These are more like decorative playing cards rather than actual like playing cards that you use. And I like that the container is not tight, because some like containers can be really tight. You have to like finagle each cards in and kind of destroys them. So I really like that it has like a little bit of wiggle space. Okay, so the next one is, "Hey, the Magician's fans, when you're not busy exploring foolery, you can return to break builds using our alumni keychain designed by Blooming Library." So this one right here. So this is inspired by The Magicians, which again I've never read. It has this keychain right here, Break Bill keychain. Break Bill's alumni, it says. Right? Very shiny. Sorry about like the... It has like a fly. Is that a bee? Maybe it's something else and I don't know what it is. So really nice actually. These feel very thick and like substantial, just like most all other like pins and stuff like this that I've received from Owlcrate. Alright, the next one. Team Owlcrate designed this bento box for metal-eating allomancers who like to pack their lunches while traveling through Lucille, and for Miss-Burn readers who enjoy tastier foods. We use Scadrial's steel alphabet to spell Owlcrate on the top. When I first saw this was the first thing that I noticed actually, because it's so huge. So it's in this like mint green color. I have actually been eyeing a lot of bento boxes and I've recently bought one. And I've been wanting to buy one because I wanted to like bring my own like food containers. I'm not like using like disposable stuff and you know adding trash and all that. So I've been wanting to buy one, which so I was so surprised. So I was so surprised to see this in the box. I was like, that's so weird. Like literally I've been eyeing it for the last few weeks and I've recently bought one, and I'm still looking at some other like bento boxes designs because although this one I really like what it looks like, and like it's pretty thick but at the same time it's pretty lightweight, and it comes with the utensils as well. I want it to be a little bit thinner and a little bit taller and like tiered so that I can like put in a lot of different stuff in it. Anyway, so the Owlcrate word I guess is right here, and you have your utensils. You have chopsticks and a small spoon. These are actually very small. The chopsticks are metal as well. And when you open it, it's actually separated into different areas. But again, I prefer if it was just one whole thing, like maybe like almost half of it, and then just layered and in like stackable actual bento boxes. But again, this is something that I can see myself using and trying out, and I don't know, I really like using, like even when I'm at home, I like using stuff like this to eat like my own food and not just plate, because I like when things are separated, but at the same time I want a space where I can mix all of them. I'm weird like that. I don't know. I'm weird about that. So I can definitely see myself using this. I think this is microwave safe. Yeah, microwave safe. Can use for hot and cold foods. So yeah, I was really excited about this, to be honest. So, okay. Second to last one. Set in a kingdom where danger lurks beneath the sea, mermaids seek vengeance with song and magic as a choice. All the Stars and Teeth is a thrilling fantasy that should be at the top of your to-be-read list. Take a peek under a unique cover, which shows a color palette reminiscent of ocean depths with blues and teals, to see the foil design on the hardcover. Both are exclusive to this box. Author Adeline Gray signed the book and included a lovely author letter to our subscribers as well. So this is the book, All the Stars and Teeth. I have heard people talk about this book quite a bit, and you know, it's one of the newer YA fantasy books that have been released. It is a series. The cover is so beautiful. Like the original cover is purple, and this one is more blue and teal as it was stated on the card. And I really like this. And you can see like mermaid tails, like fish bones. There's a human skull. The words are raised, and it's soft touch again. You have the notes at the back. I actually haven't opened this to see like the foil design. So you have your author card right here. Actually, it was on the back, but when I put it back, I put it inside the book. So it says here, Princess, Parrot, Stowaway, Mermaid, the crew makes the queen. She will reign. So I'm actually read the author letter, and author letters make me so excited about reading a certain book because it tells you more about the process of writing and, you know, the process of creating the world and how it came to. So, you know, it makes me appreciate reading it and like gives me background on, you know, where the story came from. So that was really nice. So let's see. Oh, I see. So I guess that's the crown. It has like crown foil design in front and all the stars and teeth. This is so pretty. They etched it on there. Like a sword stuff right there. And it's purple on the inside. So again, obviously I will be reading this sometime. But since it is a first book in a series, I might have to see if I would like to read this as the books come out, or, you know, if I if I would wait until all the books are out. But there's that. Okay, so the last item that's here on this card is we work with That's Lovely Dear to create this month's enamel pin. The design is inspired by favorite elements of the cover of All the Stars and Teeth and an empowering quote taken from its passage. So this is the pin. It's I guess a C crown design, and it says "Still I Fight" on the bottom right here. It's very small. I don't know if you guys, the camera will be able to pick it up and focus on it. That's really pretty actually. And you can see like the octopus like tentacles wrapping around it. It's really cool. Okay, so a few more stuff in here that is not in like the actual card. The first thing is this. This is an Owlcrate exclusive. I think this is the first chapter, or the first, I don't know how many pages, 60 pages of Chain of Gold. So I haven't read it. I'm so afraid to, because I don't know. It comes out in March 3, so it's coming out pretty soon. I'm very excited to read it. I have a love-hate relationship with the Shadowhunter series. I really enjoyed reading it as a kid, but as the story progressed and as I grew older, I think there was a time in between books where I stopped reading it, and my taste changed quite dramatically in between. And so even though I finished the whole like main series, the Mortal Instruments series, I didn't enjoy it as much as I used to. And then I read The Infernal Devices, which I absolutely loved, and then I read, what was this? The more recent series that finished with The Last Book of Scream for Darkness. That one I really enjoyed, like the first book or two, but the last books I didn't really enjoy because the element that I loved when I read like the first few books, it wasn't present in the later books, so I didn't enjoy it as much. But I was definitely interested to where the story will go, especially since that ending. But this one, I think we're focusing on Cordelia Carstairs. She is a daughter of one of our main characters. I don't know. There's a lot of people in the series, and because it's like grown quite big. I'm not very good at keeping track, especially since it's been a while since I read the last few books. But again, I'm very excited to read this. I'm very interested to learn more about this, and definitely the Shadowhunter books are one of the book series that I actually read as the series come out for the most part, and not wait for it until all of it finishes so that I can read it, because it takes a while for the book series to finish, because most of the time there's like more than 3 books in the series. I think it was only Infernal Device that has 3 books in the series. It was only a trilogy, but the rest have like 4, 5, 6, 7 books. So I will read this when this comes out because I can't wait for it, and it just sounds so compelling to read. It's like a new era. So I don't know if I would want to read this. Maybe a little bit sooner, where I will be able to like actually get the book from the library closer than not once I actually read this, because I don't think I will be able to wait that long. I might even actually buy a physical copy, which I usually don't. So okay, so we have our booklet as well here. So you have more information about the author. You can see like the original cover. We have more about our artist who designed the cleaning cloth. And then we have the book box photo challenge, and then playlist. I really like that they include playlist here at the end. But I think the past 2 books that 2 boxes that I received, I didn't want to listen to them because I haven't read the book. But this one is a Throne of Glass inspired playlist for Aileen and Rowan. Then you have your other releases for the month, and the last thing in here is a spoiler for the next month's box. The theme is Music of the Night. Every March box, you'll receive an item from Flick the Whip. So here I can see it's like a Raven King type of candle, scented candle. And I have received 2 scented candles from the past books, and I really like them. Yeah, I think there's like 1 or 2, and I like them. The thing about scented candles is, although I love scented candles, I'm very specific about, so most of the time when a like candle has a specific scent that I don't particularly like, or it's very strong, it tends to give me a headache. So let's see if I will be able to like the next box's candle. I haven't lit the candle that I received, but I already smelled it. I know it might get a little bit too much for me, but for right now, like from what I remember, it's pretty okay. Like I can see myself like lighting it actually. I might light that today. I haven't lit any candles that I have. quite a. So anyway, that is it for my Owlcrate unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and enjoyed seeing what is inside of the February box. If you guys want to sign up for the Owlcrate, I will leave a link down below. It's not going to be an affiliate link. I'm not affiliated with them. I might have a referral link, which I might put down below, but definitely feel free to use a different code if you're not comfortable with it, or not use a code at all. But I think there are quite a few codes that will give you like 10% discount on your first box. And I have been putting off doing an Owlcrate box because it is quite expensive, because you have the box and the shipping plus taxes, so it comes up to a little over $40 each month, which is a lot. But so far, like with all the boxes that I've received, I really enjoyed like a good like 90 to like 80 to 90% of what's inside the box, and all the books sound very interesting. It's not something that I don't feel like I will not be reading at all. Quite a few of them recently have been like first books in a series, which I don't feel really okay with. Like, I wish they were more like standalones, or like maybe a duology rather than like an unknown amount of books in a series, because I like to binge read series. And although for the most part I am a fantasy reader, and most of the books that I've received so far are in the fantasy realm, still, you know, usually fantasy books are in a series, and sometimes it takes a while for them to get released. It's not like a year in between for the most part. But anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.